talk to his guys. And so he makes both from the line. And what you love about Cooper Flagg, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high
IQ. Murray, no good. Mavericks trailed by 7. And that'll be Dallas as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks retain possession. Irving with it. Pass to Flagg. Puts up a deep 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Flagg's got 5 points so far.
Well, Flagg can do it all. He can initiate, and he can beat you off the catch as well.
Outside Gordon. 6 to shoot. For Davis. And nothing is falling for him right now. Mavericks trailed by 4. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Pass to Irving. Here's Lively. Guarded by Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. There's Gordon with the 3. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Davis sets a screen. And a wide open look for Irving. Another 3 for Dallas. And here are the Nuggets now. Murray with it. Lively defending. Outside Gordon. On the wing, Murray. And stolen by Irving. And here we go. Flagg heading to the hoop.
Just outstanding work in transition from Flagg. He deserved to be rewarded for the energy he gave there.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. For 3. And Lively pulls it down.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Irving surveying the floor. Can't connect from short range. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Pass to Watson. Now Murray. To end the drought. And the rejection by Lively. Thompson for the triple. Denver grabs the miss. Here's Murray. Misses in close.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Dallas with the ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Outside Russell. Thompson way outside. It's hauled in by Watson. The Nuggets trail. Brown outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Back to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Daniel Gafford.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
And we saw last season the Nuggets, GA, in the final week of the regular season, making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like they're in a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Here's Brown after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Brown with the bounce pass. And the dunk by Brown. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Pass to Russell. Here's Flag. He's got 7. Here's Thompson. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Jokic has a two-pointer. A rebound by Washington.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Flag throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Cooper Flag. Boy, is he intense.
Pass to Jokic. A fader. No good. Shot missing. Here's Flag. And so it's Cooper Flag making things happen for the Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
To the paint. Thompson for 3. And Jokic with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Jokic draws the double. Watson's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 3. Thompson looking for an opening. Misses for the 5th time this game, marking it 1 for 6.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
It's good. Johnson's got 11 points.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Now, here's Thompson. Out to the right wing. There's Russell with the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pass to Hardaway. Now, Jokic. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And a wide-open look for Flag. Dallas again missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Thompson with the rebound. The Mavericks leading. Washington with it. Picked up by Brown. Pass to Thompson. Latrey. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Now, here's Jokic. He's covered by Washington. Now, here's Jokic. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
So it's Denver now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Brown outside. Good in the assist. Goes to Jokic. Brown's got his second bucket tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here is Washington. Scoreless thus far. Jokic with it. Now defended by Exum. Jokic draws the double. Misses from short range.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Davis sets a screen. And on the way from Irving for three. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Nuggets leading. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Johnson. Takes a three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Yeah, if AD gets space from deep, he is not going to hesitate to let it fly.
Pass to Brown. Here's Jokic. Back to Brown. It's over Exum. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Brown's got 5 points so far. Now, Washington. Outside, Davis. Davis working in the paint.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Lively. One-on-one here from deep Washington. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. And here is Murray. Back to Jokic. Clock at 6. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
From deep Washington. Good D by Johnson. to the inside. Gordon. Jokic draws the double. Round of it. He's got 5. Good work there as it goes. Now it's a 3-point Denver lead.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring in basketball.
Back to Exum. Pass to Washington. Now Lively. Here's Exum. And Jokic with the rebound. Denver leading by 3. On the wing, Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Mavericks trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Irving. And it's Denver with the rebound. Now, here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Down low. Shoots over Exum. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Jokic just got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Pass to Exum. Back to Davis. Over Gordon. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Timeout.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Jokic. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything.
Here's Thompson. Covered by Brown. To the left wing. Thompson outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce, courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Guys?
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Murray. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Irving. He's got 7. Thompson from long range. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Well, if you're struggling like this, unless you have a wide open look, make that next pass.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And the turnover again by Denver.
Mavericks ball. Now to the lineup for Denver. Number 17.
And here are the Mavericks now. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Dallas, no good that time either.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Valanciunas draws the double. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
Four on the clock. Johnson, that's for two. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trailed by 6. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Here's Brown. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. For 3, Murray gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
And the 3 ball is good.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Here's Murray. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Tough customer close to the bucket. Murray forcing the issue.
It's his first trip to the line. He's perfect from the line this time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Gafford. To the paint. And Brown pulls it down. Now Murray. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now here's Thompson. Beyond the arc. And Davis can't get it to go. Denver leads by 6. Inside. Pass to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. And the shot is long. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
Now here's Murray. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Jokic. Over Irving. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Spacing things out a little. Smart of Jokic to take advantage from that mid-range.
Irving with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Sinks the triple. And 12 points for Cooper Flag.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Murray with the bounce pass. And here's Jokic. 8 points for him. A putback. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got 10 points.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
And he gets the bucket.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Denver needs to get off the shot. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
And he sinks the second. And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
It's Davis on the wing. Over Johnson. And it's Davis missing. Denver leading by 9. And the basket by Johnson. 16 points for him.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Over in the corner, Washington. Back to Russell. It's stolen by Brown. To the middle. Rebounded by Gafford.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Back to Irving. Driving the lane. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Yeah, he is lighting it up tonight. Irving showing us a little bit of everything.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic floats it up and in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now flag. Pass to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Now flag. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And that's 15 points for Cooper Flag.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Here's Brown. He's got 9. Here's Valanciunas. Nails the baby hook. Valanciunas has got his first points of the night.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
From deep Washington. Denver leading by 10. Murray with it. He's picked up by Russell. Murray with it. He's got 7. And they double up Murray. Watson for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Watson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thompson outside. There's a screen by Washington. Looking to end his cold spell. Thompson misses.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Now here's Murray. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Three-pointer on the way. From deep Washington. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
from way out there.
Right, Jamal Murray's ever-expanding range.
Thompson outside. Pass to Russell. And stolen by Murray. Here's Najee. Watson for three. And he's good on the three ball. Watson's got 6 in the quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Denver.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've created, pushing it every chance they get. So much easier to score when you get early looks.
Now Murray. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. Another three for Denver.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Russell. Now, here's Washington. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing right side. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game. There's the three. The shot, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Over in the corner, Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team.
Murray with the bounce pass. Pass to Najee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Gafford. Thompson inside the line. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Thompson's got his second bucket. And Tim, you think about rim-running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Lively. No good from Valanciunas. Mavericks trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
2 minutes.
Back to Irving. Pocket 6. And here is Davis. Defended by Gordon. And it's Davis missing. Denver leading by 20. Hardaway for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Christie. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Christie's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Watson. Hardaway with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Mavericks trailed by 21. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Irving. 16 points for him. Driving inside. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Watson. Lays it up and banks it in. Watson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Count that one.
You know, for a lot of guys, that floater is a tough one to convert, but not for Irving. His finishing ability is unmatched.
Now here's Hardaway. Launches it, and Davis pulls it down. Pass to Irving. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Watson. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Outside Hardaway. When you think about the balance of power between the conferences, how about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
Now here's Davis following the miss by Jokic. Over Gordon. And Davis can't get it to go. The Nuggets leading by 21. Now Brown. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Irving. Davis sets a screen. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. On its way from Irving for 2. It's hauled in by Gordon. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Brown outside. And here's Jokic. Pass to Watson. Back to Jokic. There's the triple. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Jokic with the steal. And Hardaway gets it to go.
I'll tell you, Hardaway dangerous in the open floor.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Flag with it. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Brown. Here's Jokic. Here's Gordon. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Here's Irving. Misses and the dry spell continues.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Now, here's Jokic. Back to Brown. Irving with the steal. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
That's a nice read by Irving to start that break. And the number one thing, top of the whiteboard, take care of the basketball.
Now, here's Jokic. Puts the move on, and the layup is up and in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Thompson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
His first three of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Pass to Jokic. A three ball. Hits the three-point bomb. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
The three from Davis. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. From deep, Jokic. The Mavericks pull it in. Right side, Davis. And the layup's good off the glass.
If Davis gets the ball there, forget about it. It's 2.
Pass to Jokic. And here is Hardaway. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Brown. Going inside.
That is textbook rim protection from Davis. Going after the ball without making contact on the shooter.
Shot clock at 3. Good on the bucket. Here are the Mavericks now. Here's Irving. Pass to Flag. Thompson from long range. Buries it from three-point range.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
And the rejection by Lively. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Now, here's Jokic. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Outside Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
And he comes up with the deuce. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside Irving. Pass to Flag. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Here's Murray. The three. Mavericks with the rebound. Pass to Washington. Now Christie. And here's Hardy. Shot clock at 6. From deep Washington. Russell. Now Gafford. Tries again. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is. I promise you that.
Here's Murray after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Murray with the bounce pass. Outside Gordon. To the inside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
On the wing, Christie. Russell from long range. Johnson with the rebound.
Minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left here in the fourth quarter. From 18 feet away, the putback pass to Jokic. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Sweet move by Jokic against the contact, adjusting and getting the and one opportunity.
Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Jokic.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now, here is Russell. Looking to end the run. He can't get it to go. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I can't do right for the human race. I do it right because I can't do it wrong. That's why the